Natural resources. Natural resources are those living and non-living substances available in the environment which are being exploited for supporting life and meeting human requirements, like land, soil, forest, wildlife, etc. Since our resources are limited, there is a need to conserve them. The development which meets the current basic human needs and also preserves the resources for the need of future generation is known as sustainable development. A large area of land on which trees and other plants grow is called a forest. The plants and animals of a forest are called flora and fauna. The stakeholders look into the forest matters and take preventive measures to conserve forests. The contribution of common people towards conservation of forest is the Chipko Andolan, also known as Hug the Trees movement. The wild animals and birds which live in a forest are called wildlife. To preserve wildlife, national parks and sanctuaries are established. A national park is an area which is strictly reserved for the betterment of wildlife. In these areas, activities like forestry, grazing, cultivation, habitat manipulations are not permitted. Sanctuary is a place where killing or capturing of any animal is prohibited, except under orders of the authorities concerned. They provide protection and optimum living conditions to wild animals. Sanctuaries for birds are also established to protect and conserve birds. Along with the forest and wildlife, there is a need to conserve water resources also. Water is a basic necessity for all forms of life. The various sources of water available to us are rains, rivers, lakes, ponds, wells and oceans. The management of river water is done by constructing dams on rivers. Dams are the large water storing bodies usually built by government agencies across the river to regulate the flow of water. They store a huge amount of water. Steps to conserve resources. Switch off the lights, fans, TV and other electric appliances when not needed. Use electric efficient appliances like CFL as they consume less energy. Use of solar cookers. Use of biogas as a domestic fuel. Bicycles should be used for covering short distances.